Alright everybody, welcome back to episode 5 of Game of Thrones from Telltales. So let me just get my usual stuff set up, then we can begin. So just going to get this shared on the Facebook. So I hope you've all had a good week. My week has actually been not too bad, not great but not too bad, just been really busy with work. Managed to get a good few videos filmed this weekend with the wee one. Sorry about this, I've been quiet there. I'm just getting the YouTube stuff all shared to Facebook, then I'll send it to the people who want to see. Then we can get this all done. Just loading up. I say it every week, but I really need someone to do this for me. It would make life so much easier. Much easier. Okay, so just go through now. One more share, then that is there we go. There we go, that's me back on here, people, so let's get this started. So we're doing episode 5 this week. Episode 4 was actually pretty good last week, I really enjoyed it. We got some decent fan interactions on the chat, so let's get that done again this week. I enjoyed chatting away with people on the chat. So I'm just waiting for this game to load. Oh, I just realised I did not get myself a drink of juice. So I'll hit play in a second. I'm just going to go grab myself a drink from the kitchen. If they so episode 6 is the last episode, so that will be next Sunday. Next Sunday we will conclude this Game of Thrones, so let's hit play and begin episode 5. Here we go, people, here we go. So I had a good weekend with the wee one. We filmed a bunch of videos, so hopefully they'll be uploaded within the next month, along with other videos that I've got on the backlog. If you've got any ideas for videos or suggestions, send me a message on the YouTube or just comment below and I can let you know if I can do it or if it's been done already. Or if I plan on doing it already. Who knows? Jesus, this is a PS4. Come on, load up quicker. I enjoy watching the wee cog go on. Oh, here we go.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Alright, show me what happens. Remind us.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Meereen.
Oh, my volume is rather loud. Let's get this turned down a smidge.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Meereen. And I will see that you are rewarded.
That's right. I teased last week that she wasn't going to help us. Backstabbing bitch.
No, I'm a friend.
And he got messed up pretty bad when we met his wee sister. Remember that? I do remember that.
Don't move.
That's a wee sister with the bright white hair.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
Sylvie. I wouldn't have guessed that just by looking at the name. I had to hear it before I knew how to pronounce it.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring cell
That's right,
Hundreds.
I lied to that man for that chick, didn't I? I flipped the coin.
He's building
Never
an
go
army
against the
for
coin,
Lord
people.
Whitehill, big enough to
I felt
march
bad for him, I
against
really
Iron
did.
Wrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
I will do my best.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who
Oh,
can't
this is
be
where it
won.
ended. I forgot about this.
I've decided to come see for myself.
Oh, Bolton. Guy Ramsey's a bad name. Guy Ramsey's a very bad name.
I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
You killed our brother.
Oh, you're so
I've
smart,
killed
Bolton.
many brothers, sisters too. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh, you won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
You know what? I will leave the sword.
Very well.
That was easy. There. Doesn't that feel better?
Here we
Oh.
go.
You're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
She has a biter. Don't blame him on that one, she does bite. Here we go. Where does Bolton want to take us? Into the forest.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for
I'll be
Lutz.
honest with him.
Griff and his men are under guard. They have no place here.
They do if I say they do. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood.
Not but the other guys
Yet
took
you
it.
went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
The Glenmores came to us. We never asked for their help.
Oh? Perhaps I need to have a word with Lord Glenmore. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Oh,
Roderick!
there's
You
Arthur.
disobeyed me.
Oh, that's right. Cover
You
going.
disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
No one has to pay. Let's just keep talking.
I'm bored of talking.
Oh, he's flailing him. He's flailing him hard. Oh,
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop!
oh, he's been.
Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
It's true. You do need to.
Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Lord Ramsay, Talia doesn't need to see this.
Look at him, Talia.
Oh, that looks painful. It really does.
See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry. But they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
You're right. This is my fault.
I told you, Talia.
Didn't eat hat there.
The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Your little brother had bigger balls than you.
I should have went for it.
I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
House Forrester will win this fight.
You're very confident for a man with no army and half a face. And one more thing.
Oh, that was nice.
Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
We're just gonna leave him hanging there. Because I can barely walk and she's a mess. Sorry about that, people. I think I've got a little cold at the moment, it's really annoying. So while the intro's going on, and instead of me singing the wee theme tune as I normally do, I'm just going to open my juice. Limeade. Bars Limeade, best of gear. Tasty stuff. Prefer the orangeade, but I grabbed the limeade for a wee change. A wee change, people. Let's get back to the theme tune. I can't be bothered singing this week. Can't even be bothered. I'm going to blame the cold on that one. If I sound different, it's because I've got a little cold. It's not too much, but I have spent about 80% of the day sneezing. Other than that, I feel totally fine. It's just constant sneezing and a wee bit of a sore throat. Here we go, back to it. Who are we going to skip to now? We're going to go to the people with the dragon woman. We're going to go to the woman that sneaks about and tries to get her family fixed, or we're going to go up and back to him. It's not really, that's like half a flayed job. He's not really done, he normally skins him completely. Oh, they made that torture rack really quickly. He looks upset. Oh, I get to control people. I better pick up the controller. Let's see what's over there. We've got the corpse cart. Let's have a look at the rack. Like I was saying, they built this rack out in area.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this.
The Boltons did get their comeuppance in the TV show since, so it's all good. What's going on here?
Arthur. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry, son. There we go. Close your eyes. Here they come.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
The Whitehills started this. Ramsay Snow may have held the knife, but they're the ones who sharpened it.
I know it, my lord. I only hope you can put an end to it. The Glenmore Guard are gone.
Okay, what are we going to do?
Ordered
with
home
the
by
corpse?
Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can
Yes,
we
dear
even
Duncan.
fight them? We
Come
don't
on,
have
Duncan.
the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
We'll worry about that after we get Ryan back. Once we've made the trade, then we can start
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady.
Oh no, she's not going to be happy.
Let me through!
It's a terrible corpse cart, it doesn't even cover the full body.
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no.
No, you shouldn't be looking at that hen.
No! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this.
You did, hen, it is. Kane, your fault.
I asked him to help. He did this for me.
I'm so sorry, Elena. I know how much he meant to you.
He meant everything, Roderick.
No, there's
He
a
was
wee
my
bit of
little
Lannister.
brother.
A wee bit of Lannister action going on there.
I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now
Right.
to die. Like this.
Well, you're a bit angry now. Don't like
Tortured.
it.
Mutilated.
I wish there was something I could say to make this easier.
Is that meant to console me? Ramsay came here because of you. If we hadn't been your allies...
You came to me, hen. Don't you start blaming me.
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this,
Come
Roderick?
on.
How do I keep going?
We'll go to fight, hen. Go to fight.
Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back.
True. Very true, hen.
You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning.
That's because your friend's on to me.
I should try to get some sleep.
Stop friending on to me now, not be
I'm
just
not
a
sure I'll
friend.
be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
You tell her, son. Get her
Thank you,
pumped. Get her pumped, son. That wee trophy there. Set down our deeds. Well, we're going back to the check. Can't remember her name. Forrester woman. Mira, that's it. I'm terrible with names.
There you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many
What was
ships do you
that?
suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Just making check. Chat ahead.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Andros was the one doing the yelling. You can't blame me for his poor manners.
But he
That's
was
true,
yelling
hen.
at you. And it's not the first time you've gotten yourself into trouble lately. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What? I defended you with that
Mira,
dude.
you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald
I
and
should
I are
have
discussing marriage...
dubbed you in here. Hello there, new
Just
viewer. How are you
can't
doing?
risk being
Chat away in the
associated
chat
with
and we
you.
will have some fun with
Not
playing this
anymore.
game.
You know how much I need this marriage.
Sarah, you can't mean this.
You
I had
can't.
two
I've
free
never
friends in
trusted
King's
you.
Landing as it
I remember
is.
this betrayal. I remember
sorry.
this. You shall
really am.
burn.
But... I... just can't anymore.
Right, if you don't want to see me in my head, I
Is
will
it
burn
worth
you
it,
to let you
at
run.
least? sacrificing so much for your family.
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect
You seem
them.
happy about that, Hen. I didn't like that. There's Marjorie.
Better go before she sees me. She already
You're a
thinks-
Forrester.
What's going on here?
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
What, they arrested me? I like that logo with the tree and the swords. Now, we didn't get to go that check for long, did we? We're back to these.
Come on, Beskar,
People.
listen. How can you still be angry at me?
Is that a joke? I had Dezor Zaraza in my hand and you made me let him go.
You know why.
Yeah, you were afraid of disobeying the pretty little queen. You chose your prize over my one chance of revenge. And for what? There's no way this Dragon Queen comes through.
Everything I do now, it's for my family.
And just calm your tits.
Those wonderful
Your
people
tits.
who exiled you.
Calm them.
You once said I was all the family you needed. We should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher.
I'm not going to be
I
here
was
long,
hoping to
calm
bury
down.
it all with Dezor's corpse. But you denied me that.
I...
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's
Uncle.
collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
What has gone on since we've been away?
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It
There's
seems
everything
you
you-
played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble?
A wee bit.
Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
And for that, I am grateful. I hear you know how to follow orders, despite your friend's efforts to make you stray. You told me Asher was a man
Shut
of
it, you.
integrity, Malcolm. Now I know you were telling
Give me
the
my
truth.
army and let me skedaddle. Don't like
You
you.
have proved yourself an honorable warrior. You have my gratitude.
I don't want your gratitude, I want your army. Give me a part of your army.
Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
What?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
This is why you denied me my revenge? What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. In
Alright.
truth, we are not so different. We're both far from home. We've both suffered the loss of those we've loved. And we both struggle to do what's right.
That's right.
You said something about not leaving empty-handed?
Don't make me change my mind. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
What do you give me?
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We promise to put it to good use.
That's a lot of gold.
I'm sure you will.
Let's
A
spend
new
it
day is
wisely.
born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Forresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros.
Alright, there seems to be about
I have
10
other
second
plans
delay
for you,
between what
Malcolm.
I'm saying and appearing on the live
Plans
feed.
for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
No,
Your
I
Grace,
task.
I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
I don't remember him for the TV show,
But let me know
so
your
I don't think
answer
he does
soon.
stay. But, hate this thing with bit shrinking
You'd
shoes.
seriously consider
Keep people-
staying in Essos.
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right,
Alright.
Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now.
Let's go buy some people.
Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Little Queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with
That
the White
sounds
Hills.
good, we need them.
As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen.
Alright,
Don't get yourselves killed.
you what I kinda go. With the Queen, didn't you?
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
So they're gonna be living in houses then. That's what you're saying to me. They've got to be in a house somewhere. Oh, back to the wildlings. And the wee squire boy. Ah, Mr. Tuttle. Make a wee fire for us, come on.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
No.
Oh!
It's
Well,
getting
you're right,
worse,
can't
isn't
sound
it?
out. Barely done it.
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north.
Oh no.
We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look,
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I can't go south. The Night's Watch will have my head.
Better than losing it to a White Walker.
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush,
Alright, now, there we go.
I'm
Hello
asking
there,
Fish
Annie
Face
Epic.
here.
I see that you're back. Just in
Sylvie!
time for the
Don't
wildlings.
Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things
Things
got
did
out
get
of
out
hand.
of hand, yep, they did.
Out of hand?
Quickly.
From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Gaddard a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire.
I've only been streaming for about half an hour so far,
We
so
don't
you've not
need to
missed,
die
missed
for
much.
him.
I've still got about an hour and a half left for this
Me
episode.
neither.
Start at 6
Fucking
o'clock
North
every
Grove
Sunday.
isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
And it is real, son. Calm yourself down.
It is real. Lord Forrester believed it, and so do I.
And you're both...
As I explained earlier in the stream, I've got a bit of a cold,
Finn,
so if my
will you
voice
just
sounds
piss
weird,
off?
that's just that.
Some leader you turned out to be.
Calm yourself down, big man. It's just one worldling.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it.
Oh, I know why this chick knows where the
Once
North Grove
Cotter's
is, but
fit
he
to
doesn't.
travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
First I find out you're a wildling. Now you've got a sister. What else are you hiding?
To be fair, you never asked him if he had a sister.
Nothing. I swear. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her.
All right.
Besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Convince her
then
then.
convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it.
You took a
I
random
can't head
turn
north
there,
without
really,
a
Nera.
guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Alright, let's have a wee look inside the tent, or do we go talk to her? No, let's go talk to her. Speed up. In fact, what's inside Sylvia's hut? I've seen that bear before, it was scratched into a tree.
I wonder why she doesn't wear it.
Spears. It's a spear.
Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
So look.
Wonder if she's ever seen an ice spider. Phew. Hope not.
Well, let's leave the tent. Let's talk to the big guy. Let's talk to the big guy. So how's your week been so far, Annie Epic? You have a good one?
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Calm yourself.
Come
big
on,
man.
Finn.
You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right.
Oh, the
May as
first
well
season.
get
I've
warm
not played
before I
season
die.
3 myself. It's one I've been meaning to buy, but I did pick up season 2 of Telltales Batman games, so I will be streaming that at some point. I've played the first season, but I've not played the second season. That's cool. So where is it you're from, if you're just waking up?
Garrett.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The
No, they
white
don't look
hair
alike.
and...
I know what you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that.
Ah, nice. I've always wanted to go to
My
Canada.
mother used to call her
You
Little
can probably
Moon.
tell by the
The
accent
rest
I'm
of
from
our
Scotland.
village thought she was a bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out. People are arseholes.
That's true, people are assholes.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth?
That you came here to find your sister.
I wanted to, but I didn't think you'd understand. I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
Where's your mother now?
Hard to say for sure. Probably dead. Our village decided Sylvie wasn't welcome there, and our mother. She didn't want to leave.
Your whole village just kicked you out.
When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome
I've had a little
anymore.
shot of everyone in this episode.
She wasn't
Mira,
welcome.
I've only played for it
I guess
maybe
they
a
all
minute
hoped
before
she
her
wouldn't
section
survive long
ended.
enough to get a name.
I've done a bit of Roderick Forrester,
She's tough,
where
No way.
what's his
she
name,
wasn't
Mr.
gonna
Ramsay
make it.
Bolton flayed a man in front of me.
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask?
Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Alright, calm down, Cotter.
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it.
But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Alright, son. You're as useful as an inflatable dartboard by the sounds of things. Where am I heading? No. Is she back in here? She is not. Can I join her? Oh, there's a wee rabbit. It's gonna die in a second.
Whoa!
Oh dear, she's gonna be pissed.
Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Are we going on a rabbit hunt?
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favour though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north.
Calm yourself, Hen, you wouldn't have killed me.
Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's
Calm
what they
yourself.
say anyway.
I'm no longer a crow.
Don't frighten our dinner away.
Alright, let's get this rabbit killed.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that?
I
You're
have.
not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
Oh, she liked that. She liked that indeed. God damn it. Doesn't give you much time,
I
does
never
it?
miss.
Right.
Well, technically I never missed 10. I never shot. So if you don't shoot, you don't miss.
Come on.
Here we go. Didn't realise I had to hold in the R2 button. I was tapping R2. What? Didn't even touch the button.
You're joking.
Maybe next time, Garrett.
Never even touched the button.
Well, since we don't have any food,
You can eat me.
Well, what's this?
your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me.
Stupid game. Didn't even touch the
You ever
tiny
lost
shot.
anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again?
Yes, I have.
Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
All of them.
So you know how it feels.
I do.
Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not
What have
worth
you
it.
had?
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be.
Go on ahead, tell me. Spill the beans.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter.
Alright,
So
sounds
they'd
good.
set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Maybe they stayed there.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
What's happening?
Cotter!
Fuck! Look out!
What? We've got some White Walkers on the go. Here we go. Finally, some zombie action. Oh, come on. You're making me switch character already. That is just... Oh, my balls are blue again. You've made my balls blue again. That is not cool.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
Nothing worse than blue balls when you're playing a game.
Dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages.
Let's do
But
this.
1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords.
Okay.
If you can convince them to fight for you.
We've got
And
money,
that's
we don't
not
need to
going
convince
to
them.
be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll
Fun, you
walk out
say?
with our heads.
So let us
You
see
were
how
a pit
much fun
fighter.
this is.
They're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me.
I do enjoy
These
a bit of
aren't
action.
soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Oh, this looks awesome. A dog got an arm. Let's have a wee swatch. Okay, what's this?
You did
Oh.
what? Must make you feel... What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Just keep walking, don't say words. Let's go up the stairs. Alright, what's this wee guy's deal? What's happened to him? I want to know his story.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
This is true. But I like the blood everywhere. Hey, big man.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away.
Can you even count to 3?
1, 2.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him.
That doesn't sound good.
We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what... Hey! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Oh dear, have I been thrown in the pit? Please tell me I'm not change character. I've got to play some pit fighter. Maybe Beskar, what her name is. Hens, don't leave me behind, these people want to eat me. Let me pass. Before one of these chucks me in, let me pass. Ah, you're chucking the masters in. Ah, wee boot to the face, that looks good. What are you waving at me for? You're the one that left me behind. Alright, hen.
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
Wait. I'm with her. Your friend, Beskar, said you two were old partners.
Your friend made a big mistake.
Did you know?
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want?
Oh, you like that, Henry?
Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Who's the beast?
My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now! Free to do what you want! Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel.
It does sound good. That guy
In
looks happy.
Westeros,
He looks
they
excited.
sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? How about the belly here?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
Let's take this guy out.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then.
He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
We'll have to kill him. It'll be a shame to waste such a talented fighter. Perhaps if I just subdued him.
No one has ever subdued him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Jesus.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
I thought we were doing this festive.
Goodbye dying there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of whores.
Jesus, you're not that much a pal, are you?
I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Alright. Let's jump down.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
Look, this wasn't my choice. I'm not here to kill anyone.
Well, we all know that's true.
That's not what I meant.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me. Here, use this.
Oh, that looks cool, I'll take that. Take them X23. Here we go people. Bit of action. Oh, I missed. Didn't miss that time. Right, we got him. No. No, here we go. That's death time. Oh, I made him bleed twice.
That's no weapon.
What are you giving me away? Oh, there we go. How Lucille's cousin? I'll take Lucille's cousin. Oh Jesus!
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. At least try to hit me.
Oh, missed him. Here we go. Oh, boot to the chest. Here we go. Out your hands.
Son of a whore!
Last chance, Westeros.
Last weapon. Here we go. I got a sickle.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
I hope I don't mess up. Here we go. Action time. Down you go.
Are you ready? Westerosi?
Stop calling me that. I've got a name.
This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say?
Come on, don't turn your back on somebody.
We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
That was a nice dodge, right? Broke your stick. You are down, son. What? Here we go, let's get the dice, come on! Oh, I hit the buttons right. Get out! There we go, head back to the chin.
Ready! Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy!
Right, I can see that on the screen that you're chatting, but your chat's not appearing in the chat box right now. I'll check this out in a moment, once I finish the fight. I think I missed something there, so Steve's looking at the chat. Oh, he's got me in a triangle choke. How did I get out of the triangle choke? Oh, come on, let's get out of the triangle choke hold. Oh, that looks so. Don't leave it in there for him to grab. Just armed him. Oh, we uppercut Mortal Kombat style. Put him in. Oh, there we go. Are you subdued? I know you're cheering my name.
Kill him!
Finish him!
Stick the little man!
I'm screaming him. I need him as a
Where
warrior.
I come from, we don't kill people for sport! We just make sure they know who's in charge. The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason.
You're true warriors.
You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more
the chat
than
up,
to
so
die
hopefully-
for someone else's entertainment.
Hopefully, if you start chatting, I'll be able to start seeing it again. I don't
And
know
you
why
will
you
have
stopped appearing
glory
in the chat
and
box.
gold. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Alright, that told them. How did I get out the pit? How does he get out the pit? Did they lower a ladder? Or does... Oh, here we go. We're back in the White Walker territory. Let's fight some White Walkers.
I knew them!
What are those things?
Oh, God, over here! Over here!
I don't think we've got any of that Dragon Blade stuff that kills these. That didn't slow down.
They won't die! Anything can be killed!
Cut its head off. Oh, you're dead. Off with your hands. Down you go. Oh, he's dead.
Stay with me!
Oh, poor Finn. Let's take out the White Walker. I don't think that slows our bodies down. Oh, come on.
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh!
Oh,
Fucking hell!
Remember you. Right, let's aim for the bag. Should have went for the head action and stun him.
Oh!
Jesus, son. Just a zombie. Oh, she's on fire. Let's take out some zombies, yo!
Where's Finn? He was over there!
Oh, is Finn a zombie now?
Finn!
He's got his turn. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of White Walkers.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove! We need to stick together!
Here they come.
No!
Let's get away from these. I don't know if you're chatting or not, because
You're
the
right
chat
about
box
this,
hasn't
Garrett.
updated in a while. I've been chased by... They're white runners more than anything, they're legging it. Not White Walkers. Jeez Louise. No, I forgot about her getting taken by the guards. Who are they taking me to? Taking me to Tyrion? Because I've been forbidden for seeing to Tyrion. I'm pretty sure Tyrion escaped. Who have you taken me to see?
Your
The Queen.
Grace. You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before.
Ah, yeah, I see your chat now.
You looked rather
okay, I remember.
confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another.
Alright, I'll be honest.
However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy.
Alright, what have you heard?
Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
I try to be, Your Grace.
I see.
Okay.
I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you've invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy.
You know, let's stop revenge.
I asked a friend to help me.
I see. Then you're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
Dave, my family.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden.
No,
I
that's an
assume Lady
innuendo if I've
Marjorie
heard
knew
one.
nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
Of course I
You
would.
are resourceful, aren't you?
Yeah, I can get the feeling you're going to kill me.
Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion.
Well,
I need
met
you
a
to
couple
speak
times
with
then.
him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious.
Tyrion's a man, don't you
You
dare
have to
talk
hide
bad
your
about him.
intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Alright. Why are you walking like you've just put yourself in? You're literally walking as if you're shat your pants. Oh come on, that all I get to go as her again? I'm only getting to play her in snippets.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. Ever since you left me to that dragon, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
I didn't leave you to the dragon hen.
I was angry.
That was my plan, that was
You're
my
my
plan,
family.
Annie Epic, that was my
No
plan.
matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you live without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
Sounds good.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
Is this it? This isn't an army.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on. Glad you made it. What choice did I have? You humiliated me for all to see. Denied me of an honorable death. So I must find it in Westeros.
Alright, son. Don't know if it's a bit racist to have the Asian guy
Briscoe
going on
wasn't
to get
exaggerating.
honourable death.
Malcolm, you're here! And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What about you, Uncle? Will you stay with the Queen?
If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Alright,
Thank
see you
you,
later.
Uncle.
Don't need
I
you.
wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
Don't need you,
are your
son.
father's son, Asher.
Let's have a little drink
For
of
all
the
your
juice.
differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven
The
ahead to
soda
Ironrath
pops.
to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher,
Alright, what do you want, son?
iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
Man, we're just playing wee snippets today, aren't we? We're not playing full-fledged bits with everyone. Oh, here we go,
Take this.
Tyrion time.
It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard.
Aye, Tyrion's
If
the
he
boy,
figures out
he's
who
my
sent you, he'll will tell you
He's my
nothing.
boy, don't you talk shit about him.
I'll be listening to every word you say.
Ah, there we go, there he is.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are.
Excuse me?
You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it.
Why are you sitting on the floor?
Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
Okay, I'll have a little.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for.
This is true. Tyrion.
So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike. You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine.
Tyrion, I'm going to have to lie to you
This
if
is
you're
all a
going good.
ruse, isn't it?
I know you're going to escape.
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth,
No,
Mira.
she didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture. I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Imp.
Stop calling him imp. I will have you
What did
killed,
my
son.
sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you. And will continue to do so. Until you no longer prove useful.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with.
That's true.
And what would Lady
custard
Marjorie
waffle, but not
make
trifle.
of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
I have to give her a list of names.
Tell her I'll call Shagga, son of Dolph, from the Mountain Clans. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira.
No,
Be careful
Tyrion.
who you trust.
I know that you'll be fine. I select you. Seriously, what's with the small snippets of character play? Oh, I thought I was controlling him there.
Must you leave?
Oh, did I get some
Sorry.
jiggy time?
Didn't mean to wake
I
you.
got some jiggy time.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
Oh, I like
I
that.
haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
I've never felt more certain about anything.
I'm glad. I wasn't sure if you... with all that's happened.
Get in there, my son, get in there. It is very bad and epic,
What will we do
but
now?
I'll find a way. Always do.
Now that we're... what we are.
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Roderick?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena.
Oh, she's embarrassed.
I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's alright,
Knocking
Talia.
boots, clapping cheeks.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak.
It's true, I don't fully trust you, despite knocking boots.
I'll see you soon, I hope.
Here we go. It's a Game of Thrones game that's afraid to
All
show
right,
nudity.
I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
Tell me.
I went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held.
It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes,
You said you saw someone. Who?
someone we trusted.
Was it Duncan?
Talia,
I better
I
not be
need
Duncan.
to know who it was.
I better be Scarface.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me. And mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to
Just
die.
tell me who it is, Hen. Is it Duncan?
I'm asking you, as your sister, make him pay.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves.
Oh no, I think you're the traitor, Hen.
Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
I give me a minute to get dressed, Hen. I'm covered in scars. I'm not covered in clothes. Still building up this suspense. Is it Scarface or Duncan? Or is it the Mesa?
Go get the guards.
There we go. Is it Duncan or is it Scarface?
Hey? Oh, my lord. You scared the bloody daylights out.
Oh, it's Scarface.
What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy.
You sold your loyalty. like some whore in the street.
My loyalty has always been to this house, but you've been too damn blind to see it.
Now, what I didn't see is that you were a traitor.
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
I trusted you, Roland. With my life.
Scarface, why
You'll
would you
trust
do
anyone
this?
who makes the right noises. You know why? Because you're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Bungling your betrothal to Elena. Doesn't matter how either of you feel. Lord Glenmore will never let you marry her now. Letting Griff force you to the ground. Without a shred of dignity.
Oh,
Going
seriously,
to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
So you turn your cloak? That's your answer?
I'm not gonna stand by and watch you destroy this family! You're driving House Forrester the way of the Starks.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword.
Oh,
Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free. Was this your doing?
They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Roland, how could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher dies too.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Ludd's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
No, I'm not taking anything for anybody. Not taking anything for anybody. I swore anybody gets in my way and they'd die. You got in my way, you died, son.
It was the right thing.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Why are you burning your crutch? You need that to walk, son. You're not that smart in the brain, son. You're not that smart in the brain.
Fight for the forest and fight for the sun! Hey ho, no for no! Or fight for the riches!
Now, I'm either going to get ambushed the second I land, or there's a traitor in this boat.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh?
Total.
You may want to start by telling them your brother's not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
Point taken.
Let's get him told. We're going to get jumped the second we land.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or, could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right.
You can jump the second we arrive.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Typical. Alright, ambush. I can smell an ambush coming, you're right. It's not much of an army that I brought though, it's like, what, 15 people?
So,
Tops.
this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
I've got a point there.
Asher, thank the gods you've made it back.
You've looked better. We've no time for small talk, brother. Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Alright, let's go.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Get that gate open!
Oh dear.
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Let's get to business. Let's take some Whitehouse scum out.
Out of my way!
What are you doing to my fat man?
It won't go farther!
I need to get that gate open.
You have to get out of there!
Looks like it's up to us!
Oh, Jesus.
Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us
This looks like it's a
outnumbered!
Tappy X moment.
Shit!
Just tap X.
We have to get out of here! It's stuck! Advance!
Oh, one eye.
The gate will fall without one of us holding it! One of us has to stay!
Oh no, who am I picking? Oh, you know what?
Asher! Come on!
You're staying behind because I want two-faced of a happy lines.
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing!
Roderick has got a fat man to kill. Roderick's got a fat man to
ice.
kill. We can't take that from him.
Go!
You bastard!
Wesker.
You're fucking leaving me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here for you! We're supposed to fight together, always!
Stay by my brother's side. He's your family now.
I will, little brother. Rip their fucking hearts out!
There we go, Asher. Painted, take them all out. Start ripping people apart. Come on. Oh no! Take him out. Oh, Asher, you're tearing me apart. Oh, Asher. You were the sacrifice I had to make. I couldn't do it to Roderick. He'd been through too much. Oh, you're next. You're next, eye patch man. He'd literally just got home and he get murdered. Thank you, Any Epic, thank you for that. Has that been finished the episode already? That was a short episode. I only started like an hour and 20 minutes ago. Let's see, you and 63 people did not try to stab Ramsay. We spared Bloodsong, yep. You and 63% did not tell Tyrion that Cersei sent you. You and 58 chose to execute the traitor. You and 39% had Asher stay behind. Oh, I'm in the minority. It's weird being in the minority. Ah, here we go. Oh well, that was a good episode. I know that was a quick episode. We've got one episode left. That's next week. We'll see the finale of Telltale's Game of Thrones. Well, Any Epic, thank you for watching, and everyone else that was watching. I've enjoyed doing this episode. We'll do the final episode next week at the same time. 6 o'clock next Sunday. So I don't know what time that is in Canada. I'll have to look it up. I'm not entirely sure. So thank you for watching. I'll get this done next weekend at the same time. Have a good week and have a good one.